age in the United States is 21. There are a lot of arguments over why the drinking age should be lowered and why it should stay the same.
In this TED Talk, we will discuss the opposing viewpoints along with evidence for each claim. According to the article on SIRS.com, the United States has one of the oldest legal drinking ages in the world. The drinking age law was set in the 70s. About 61% of countries have a legal drinking age of 18 or 19. The United States drinking age is 21. Some countries such as Bolivia and Indonesia do not even have a drinking law. It doesn't make sense why we can't change it to 18. You are legally an adult at 18. You can vote. You can join the military. I think it's time for a change.
As Asher argued, other countries have a lot lower drinking ages compared to the American drinking age. However, the United States did have a lower drinking age, and that unfortunately had a negative long-term effect on those individuals who were in between 18 years old and 21 years old when the drinking age was 18. In the late 1960s and 1970s, nearly all states lowered the drinking age to 18. As reported in Meredith Melnick's article, a recent study done by Richard A. Gruzka, an epidemiologist at Washington University of Medicine, St. Louis, observed the effects of the lower drinking age on the adults who turned 18 between 1967 and 1989 when the drinking age was lowered. This study found that women who grew up in under 21 states had a 12% higher risk of suicide and a 15% higher risk of homicide in adulthood, compared with those in states with a higher drinking age. This evidence clearly proves that despite the fact that other countries have a lower drinking age, when the United States did have a lower drinking age, it led to detrimental consequences.
Emma argues that when the legal drinking age was lowered, it caused detrimental consequences, but actually it encouraged a healthier mindset. One thing that stuck out to me was when the article said that lowering the drinking age will show a person what kind of drinker they are. Whether they're a binge drinker or they have a habit of drinking, it will help a person be more honest and open with what type of person they are. Also, if we lower it, then people will be more educated on drinking and it will help them make life decisions. Not only will it help a person make better decisions, it'll teach them from right and wrong and help them grow up as a person.
Though Asher argues that the drinking age would help encourage a healthier lifestyle, however, lower drinking ages cause worse mental health. In Melnick's article, she explains that research suggests that the effects of drugs and alcohol may be especially long-term lasting on teenagers' developing brain. It is argued by multiple sources that young people who drink are more likely to have depression and anxiety. Sandra A. Brown and Susan F. Tappert's article, Health Consequences of Alcohol Involvement, it discusses a study on adolescents and adult rats and the effects of alcohol. It was found that with heavy amounts of alcohol through a 4-day alcohol binge, several frontal brain regions were damaged only in adolescent rats, suggesting that different regions vary in vulnerability to alcohol effects across development. With this study, it is very clear that lowering the drinking age does not actually lead to improved health, since the effects on the brain during adolescence are so harmful.
According to the Procon article, drinking age, 31% of automobile accidents are due to intoxicated driving. But in other countries with lower drinking ages, their percentages are significantly lower. For example, France is 29%, Great Britain is 16%, Germany 9%, China 4%, and Israel is 3%. Considering these statistics, it is more than obvious that it is safer to have a lower drinking age than 21 due to the increase of drunk driving accidents.
While Savannah has argued that 31% of automobile crashes are due to intoxicated driving, keeping the drinking age of 21 would also help to save lives and decrease accidents. According to the CDC, there was a 16% decline in motor vehicle crashes when the drinking age was 21. Also, 31,417 lives between 1975 and 2016 were saved because the drinking age was 21.
Although Allie may argue the other way that the MLDA with the age of 21 would help save lives, saying that before, when the age was 18, before we changed it to 21, that there were more automobile accidents. Although those statistics may be true, it is undeniable that alcohol will be consumed regardless of age laws. Procon.org supports the evidence that underage drinking accounts for 17.5% of consumer spending for alcohol in the United States. Knowing this, the 21 law should be lowered to 18 because it would be more effective to educate people when they're younger to know their limits because they're already drinking anyways.
Although alcohol is consumed underage each day, the lowering of the drinking age would coincide with the trying of drugs or the overconsumption of alcohol. When the drinking age was lowered to 18, the CDC saw binge drinking increase to about 26.2% of those in the 18 to 20 age group. Also, the CDC states that excessive drinking contributes to more than 4,300 deaths among people below the age of 21 each year. Having the drinking age at 18 would also lead to the trying of different drugs and other illegal activities.